Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. It is Monday the 5th of September. Let's do a Encyclopedia Dramatica reading. Going to read the article of Joe Biden, in my personal opinion, the worst president in America's history. And yeah, worse than Donald Trump's. He's that bad. So let's give it a little bit of a read. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., aka Sleepy Joe, the Jopedo, is a former American lifeguard, trucker, and Vaudeville, who is best known as the side bitch of President Shane Diesel. His gas, dementia, and pedophilic behaviour are staples of his political routine. I can't even say that. I'm not an American, so I don't know how to say these like weird names. Kamala Harris, who ran for president, was reduced to just being the Democratic vice presidential candidate in 2020. Just want to check something. Yeah, okay. I didn't know it was recording or not. Likely for sucking the wrong cock. As the Democrats' figurehead, President Biden promises to live up to the role of steward. In November of the worst year ever, the steward falsified the election and ascended to the throne of Vice President of the USA, proving that being a paedophile isn't a deal breaker for America. Now, Biden actually has to leave his malt shop memories behind. His President Kamala Harris and blacks away like goddamn vultures. Joe Biden was installed as the 46th President of the United States of America on January 20th, 2021, after Trump tried to defend the Republic against a hostile Democratic threat. But the Biden resume managed to lose an entire war, empower cultural Marxism on the federal level, and devastate the economy. This was done in less than 2 years, and left Joe Biden with the lowest job approval rating of any US president prior to their first midterm election. The worst is yet to come. That's the thing. He's only there like this is like the second year he's in power, and he's already fucked up so bad. No one likes him. No one likes him anymore. 2020 Dark Horse campaign. After Hillary's failure to secure the white supremacy, Delaware Joe was picked up as their VP, mostly because rose-tinted memories of the Obama administration were literally their only chance of lasting hope and change. It was then decided that Joe would fall up the stairs in the 2020 election, much to the chagrin of Lemon Party Bernie Sanders supporters, as it was his last chance to run for the president. Much like Joe, since both of them will most likely be dead by 2024, which possibility they are getting on a bit. The mothballs don't even care that he likes to purr at the dog-faced pony soldiers in one of the Dimitris. His attention fell, and in another one, a blood vessel in his eye flattened and left him clear-eyed until the end. It is clear to say that this is the most entertaining papal election, as this makes a greater mockingbird of Merkel. Children issues, and we got a video there. I'm not going to do any videos just in case it gets like copywritten, so yeah, I'm not going to worry about that, but this is a video about him sniffing children, so there you go. Kamala Harris selected as the shadow president. In other words, when Biden croaks it, she's going to be the next in line. After spending several years in a house, falling up the stairs and chasing his dog around while in the bath, the DNC chose goose-stepping Kamala Harris, no relation to Hitler, to be president. Kamala is a foxy Malto black Indian who married to a Jew, so she was a perfect choice to appeal to suburban white women who want to appear woke by voting for a coloured person but don't want to go too far. Kalma is a former state prosecutor from San Francisco. Is she gay or something? Probably is. That's a gay area, San Fran. A city much like any one of the mill cosmopolitan utopia, where the streets are littered with shit and AIDS of all kinds, and where the homeless situation is so severe, several non-binary intersection Alfanta members are looking into a final solution for the domestically challenged. In other words, it's on its last legs. Same thing with California, because I heard California is in a pretty shitty state at the minute. After George Foreman overdosed on knee to the neck, Minneapolis in May, while a crowd of coloured people watched like cuckolds witnessing Shane Diesel fuck their wives, Democrats changed their relationship status with law enforcement to it's complicated, in pursuit of big black cocks to satisfy their racial fetish. Is pretty fucking much what happened. Such as Kalma's records as Grill Bitch, which included unreasonable actions such as looking up N-words, didn't sit well with a lot of coloreds, including BLT movements. It's Black Lives Matter, by the way. The wording in this, that they changed like certain words to make it sound funny. Fear not, because Kalma, like most politicians, went ahead and changed her position on America's Finest, going from law and order to rape, mess and murder. Like father, like son, a major point of concern in 2020 election was the party successfully covering up Hunter Biden's laptop, Joe Biden's son, and CP that was on it. Naturally, only the peasants were actually concerned, as the old media covered it up and social media censored fucking everything. Many great and tremendous American journalists covered this conspiracy, but the laptop unfortunately went missing before any conclusive evidence could be proven to the public, only to turn up on a 4chan in July 2022. I don't think I've seen that, but yeah, it suspiciously went missing. Yeah, I bet it fucking did. They covered that shit right up. Not that it stopped the degenerates on Twitter from sharing the data and CP. Trump may have wanted to fuck his daughter, but Hunter Biden, much like Christian, had or has a thing for his daddy. Images showed Hunter Biden jacking off to his father, delivering a speech among other things. That's fucking gross. The Hunter Biden saga would periodically flare up with more information, revealing that anyone with a frontal cortex already knew or suspected. Unfortunately, this information only came to light after it was too late for it to change anything. Yeah, so in other words, swept under the rug. No one's bothered about it now. It's fucking stupid. Stealing an election. America's favourite crack-smoking pillow deputy Mike Lindell proved once and for all that Kamala Harris and the DNC upspurred the 2020 election. The DNC covered its tracks by having Dominion countersue Lindell, while Hunter sucked on the pipe to provide evidence against the DNC. By the end of August 2021, the Trump administration was exterminated after a lousy exit. The Harris administration. As with any shadow presidency, you must have a strong administration with a cisgendered straight white male as a figurehead, as no one is going to accept an intercession non-binary negress who likes pegging her cuck husband in the Oval Office. Much of the work in the White House is done in a private office, and Joe occupies the Oval Office, presumably where his butt gets ripped quite often before he stutters over a teleprompter, while Harris occupies the actual office where the work is done, presumably because poor administrators are just as good as white ones. The buck stops here. The Saigon Shuffle. What? In the eve of the 20th anniversary of the American tragedy, that one, President Harris honoured Trump's promise of ending the war of Afghanistan while absolving herself and the figurehead of all responsibility, using a false meme to blame Trump for the consequences of the unplanned withdrawal. The war has lasted over 20 years, and most in the US could predict the inevitable outcome. After over $9,000 were wasted on founding a republic in graveyards of empires, and over 700,000 lives lost. I'm guessing that's 9 million, not 9,000, because that would be too low for that sort of thing. It is finally time for the America to enjoy a Saturday off, complete with ice cream. But after failing to go all the way and pulling out too soon or too late, the Americans had to leave the blood orgy and go home. In doing so, there was no plan, no air support, and unlike Hitler, the Secretary of Defense didn't have the ability to move thousands of people at once. So, as any group of brainwashed people do when their leaders abandon them with no water, food, or air support, they ran for the hills, allowing the Taliban to once again reclaim its place as the rightful leaders of Afghanistan. Neither Joe Biden or Gingrich were anywhere to be found, and most likely at a pizza shop, fucking each other to CP. Meanwhile, Shadow President Harris decided to pay respect to the fallen vet Kong by planning a trip to Saigon amidst the evacuation. Upon revelation to the media that failed to report this to the public, Harris presumably ordered everyone who wasn't a member of the press corps to exit the room. Shakily her hand raised and removed her reading glasses as she screamed at the press corps. Kalma laughed to herself as she knew that getting the rubes I think, out of the high school, who take a nice big puff of the patriotism words, is an easy way to kill most white males, and then surrendering to the enemy will break them morally. The Vice President continued to lick his ice cream cone while watching the silent movies of his golden age. That's the thing, 'cause it's like, that war was a complete waste of time, and President George Bush was the one that caused it in the first place. So yeah, so it's his fault and Joe's fault and Kamala Harris's fault. So blame them. Complete waste of war, and it's a waste of lives that were fighting. It's horrible, but it's over and nothing was learnt from it. A democracy of buffoons. In late August of 2021, the media could no longer cover up for the recklessness of Harris administration. Finally, MSN outlets, is MSN still fucking going? Cool. Began to criticise Biden because the boomers finally forgot who Donald Trump was. Impeachment was inevitable. Lol disregarded that, etc. Nothing was done in 2021, and nothing will be done in 2022. Hunter Biden will continue his cat-like behaviour of chasing hookers and blow, courtesy of your tax dollars forever. Idiots predict that Biden will be re-elected in 2024 whenever he wins or not. That'll probably happen, and the United States will be crumbling way before then, to be fair. It's got another 2 years. The N-word in the basement. Pay no attention to the N-word in the basement. Later on, it came to light that Obama may have been running the show remotely all along. Of course, Obama's foreshadowing this while talking to liberal academic all-around cuck Stephen Colbert. Generally, the best laughs can be had when you're a pedo in the basement. You really calling Obama one of the better presidents a pedo? I don't think so. I don't think he was. When you switch places with your N-word friend, Obama voted Biden, which ensured Obama's skin colour magically shifted to white. The look on Colbert's face was priceless because his arch nemesis, the Republicans, were white all along. Obama was getting a third term, not a conventional one. You got more videos here. You got a quote here. 1.2 billion. So you go ahead and stack the spaghetti sauce at a store. In a supermarket, you control the guy or woman that runs the brings out the carts on or on a forklift. What happened? Biden's supposed to explain. Fucking that gave me a headache to read. That's the thing, because he stutters a lot and he's got dementia. Why the fuck is he president? I do not know. Gallery of the Grand Prix. Again, we're not going to worry about that. See also 2020 US presidential election. Barack Obama, under whom Joe Biden served as vice president. Bernie Sanders. Joe Biden defeated him in the 2020 Democratic presidential primary. Donald Trump, the legitimate winner of the 2020 presidential election. Hillary Clinton. Joe Biden was too scared to run against her in 2016. Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's crackhead son. Mike Pence, sitting Bernie, a meme from Joe's inauguration. And we basically got all that. Yeah. So that was the thing in under 20 minutes. That's a record. Right. I wasn't meant to do this today. This was on the fly thing. I'm changing my schedule up a bit for the first 3 days. Tomorrow, I will have a tomorrow I will have a news, like an interview reading. I've got a interview from years ago that was published in the media. I found it through a video, and I'm going to be reading it. tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also my support links up there, so if you want to donate, really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.